For some of you, this may be a shocking truth. The life you are living is just a program. Your thoughts you are thinking are not even yours. They were passed down to you by your family, by your culture you are living, and even passed down by your ancestors. Your culture put a cage on you, gave you rules, labels, and expectations. You were programmed before the age of 7, but you were born limitless. However, most of the people are living the program they were given. Now it's time to set free, leave this matrix, start with this awareness. Welcome to Sylvie Lokrova Healing Channel. My name is Sylvie, and I would like to talk to you today about how social and cultural programming is influencing our lives. We have been conditioned by our society how to feel, how to think, and how to act. So we become completely programmed. The programming happens in early age when children are in a hypnotic state until the age of 7. They are in a theta brain frequency, which is completely programmable. Little children absorb and soak in everything what is around them. By the age of 35, we are completely programmed. It's so deeply settled that all these programs run automatically, and about 95% of the mind's activity is subconscious, run by the subconscious mind. That means is operated by the old programs and beliefs. I have lived in many different cultures around the world. For example, I spent a long time in sub-Saharan Africa, and the conditioning and the values in sub-Saharan Africa are very different from those in the United States. Also, I grew up in Czechoslovakia that time, and the values and conditioning was very different back then in that part of the world. And in my adult life in the United States, I learned that those old programs and conditioning were still deeply rooted in me and creating obstacles in my life. At the deep core, our desire is to fit in with the tribe, to be loved, accepted, to be safe. And historically, it even runs in our DNA, passed down from our ancestors. This experience of being cast out of the tribe. That would mean a big hardship or even death. That's why we tend to stick to the tribe, and the tribe may not be the right one for us. So we adapt to live according to someone else's story, to be like them, so we are accepted. But we are different. We are meant to be different and unique. Today's layers of conditioning don't stop with family and peers anymore. We are constantly programmed. What we scroll through, with the TV, with media and social networks. I have noticed that, for instance, in the United States, children are pushed to compete, to win in sports when their parents are watching them. So they please their parents. And this is what love is about, that you need to please someone, you need to compete so you are loved. Or women in Western culture, they need to look in a certain way, be in a certain way, so they are admired and loved. And aging is a huge taboo. That means that your appearance means self-worth. People are programmed to follow the same life script, to finish college, get a job, have family, have children, save for the retirement, and then what? So is the life really about competition, comparison, and conflict? From quantum healing perspective, the healing method I offer to my clients, we look deeply into the subconscious beliefs, and many of them originate in the social programming, in the cultural programming, either in your early childhood, maybe later years. Sometimes it is passed down from previous generations and sometimes from the past lives. After you see that social conditioning, that belief which was passed down to you, then you understand. Then you are able to stop it and reprogram that. And maybe you were trying to fit into some social group, to be accepted, but then it's blocking you from your uniqueness, from your own personal self-expression. It's blocking you from your freedom. It's blocking you from your creativity. So when you adjust these beliefs, then you can change it. You can free yourself. You can live your true potential. You may ask, how do I rewrite my old programs? Practice mindfulness. Visit new places, travel. Experience different cultures. When you talk to someone, this may be a little bit difficult, listen only, without trying to give them your opinion. Yes, it may help. And revisit your values. All of these may create some space between the real you and the old programs. And the best way to reprogram yourself, late in the night, instead of letting the TV sinking into your subconscious mind, programming you with all whatever stuff, protect your mind. Use this effectively. Program yourself consciously. We all sink into theta brain frequency before we fall asleep. So while you are in that state, or before you naturally go into that state, you can put on some pre-recorded affirmations, maybe by you or by someone else, or some guided meditation. Put on earphones, play that for you, or visualize what you wish to be, to have, to feel in your life. Use a visualization. And remember that your thinking, your feeling is conditioning your body. This is the way how you reprogram. Thank you so much for watching Sylvie Lokrová Healing Channel and this video. I hope you find it helpful. Please share with anyone who may need to hear this message. And below, in the text below this video, is a link to my website, to the work I'm doing, and there is also an email to get in touch with me. And until next time, peace and blessings.